everybody. Today we're gonna be playing NBA 2K 16. Yeah, that's advanced. We're going to do this. I think we've lost our 6 games because I'm not really that good, but we could win. Oh wait, no.
We got James Harden and that beard of his. Look, this guy's relentless. We know he's gonna attack the basket all night long. So I'm gonna make it my personal mission to keep that from happening. As long as we keep jumping those passing lanes, we can give them a run for their money. I know I'll be ready.
Boston Bulls, I think. No, I'm just kidding. We're Boston. Chicago Bulls. The Chicago Bulls. Gosh, this way. 95% done. 100%. So we did not have a good start in the NBA, but we could have now.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. The last time these two teams met, it was the Houston Rockets who came away with the W against the Boston Celtics.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while.
Comes in for Sullinger. And Smart subbed in for Thomas. And a change for the Rockets. Terrence Jones is checked in for Monty Eunice. Overton in at power forward. Smart and Bradley the guards. Jay Crowder out there with Zeller. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Well, one thing about Ty Lawson is he's very good at attacking the defense. Gets inside without a problem and knows how to set up teammates.
And for Lawson, he is great when he attacks. He does obviously create well for his team on drives. Interesting player, certainly, but playing with a team that's growing and pretty young around him.
A good point. And, you know, last season, Lawson averaged about 13 points for his team off of his own drives. I mean, that means 13 points a night would be a direct result of him attacking the rim. That's second in the league in a stat that only trailed James Harden.
I think that would surprise some people.
Yes.
And he sinks the second.
And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
Ariza has the open look. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 14 points for Ariza.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his third for the game, his second in this quarter.
Zeller, a screen on Lawson. Smart kicks to Freak. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Jones. Rebound Boston. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
A lot of firepower coming off the bench in that game really allowed them to escape with victory.
I thought the bench was the X factor for him. You can't rely on that kind of scoring coming from the reserves every game, but when it shows up, it's a nice weapon.
Boston again missing. And with the Rockets, it's no secret that they take a very analytical approach to team building. Greg, you and I talked about that. And Clark, you know, you wonder if that hurts them in free agency.
Well, you know, when your front office makes no qualms about viewing players as simply just assets, it can be a hard sell to a free agent.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Olenek is checked in for Boston. Turner comes in for Jay Crowder. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Brewers checked in. Houston leading by 8. To the middle. Here's Jones. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, that's a nice feed by Lawson.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And Turner kicks to Freak. We've got 1:55 left here in the second. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To end the run. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
You know, the other thing they've been able to do in the early going is to get to the free throw line and convert tonight.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Houston moving the ball around. Brewer's shot is off. Celtics trail by 8. Bradley kicks to Olynyk. Howard against Lee. Shoots from 12 and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. Some changes for Boston. Johnson, he's checked in for Olynyk. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Freak. Moniunas is checked in for the Rockets.
Alright, so losing right now.
Last outing for Houston.
It's 40.
And we've reached halftime in this one.
I guess we'll listen to this one. I'm doing really, really bad.
Hey fellas, let's go over what happened in the first half. It wasn't what we had in mind, but there's plenty of time to get things straightened out. They can't keep getting all those open looks, inside and out. That's gotta be our priority. Defend with purpose. Keep them to a low percentage from the floor. Second thing is, we've gotta cure our turnover bug. Let's keep a tight handle on the ball. And let's not lean too much on the fast break in the second half. Get things set up when we can. The points will come fast enough. Don't worry. I do not want to see a repeat of those first 2 quarters. Let's play like the team we are, not the team we were in the first half. I don't know who that was, but it's not us.
Wow.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if...
Oh, wait.
Lee's checked in for Tyler Zeller.
No, we're not.
Freak comes in for Sullinger. And it's Johnson in for Isaiah Thomas. The Rockets also changing it up. Brewer is checked in for Moniunas. Thornton comes in for James Harden. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Ty Lawson. Taking a look at the Rockets. Brewer is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then there's Howard. Then it's Thornton. And it's Beverly in at the point guard. The free throw drops for Ariza. And for Trevor Ariza, almost exclusively a perimeter player on the offense last year. New scheme, Greg, new teammates, big adjustment.
Yeah, the Rockets having Dwight Howard camping out in the lane and James Harden needing space for dribble drives. Not much room to operate inside for Ariza.
But they do like his defense, and we know he can hit the three. It's a pretty valuable commodity for him.
You know, you talk about Trevor Ariza last season. I mean, his field goal percentage dipped to 40, mostly because he only took threes, or so it appeared. It's hard to be efficient if you're only shooting threes.
Bradley kicks to Crowder. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the third, and the basket by Johnson.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Rockets leading by 5.
You guys, when you think about Trevor Ariza, he was signed by Houston last year to play defense. And did he deliver on that end? He was usually matched up against the opponent's best wing scorer, and he had the highest steals average of his career, almost 2 a game. Add to that, he is a knockdown shooter from beyond the arc.
Isaiah Thomas, who's checked in for Boston. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Moniunas has checked in for Marcus Thornton. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Everly with the ball. Some changes here for the Celtics. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Lee. Freak comes in for Johnson. And Smart subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. The Rockets also changing it up. James Harden, he's checked in for Ariza. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Corey Brewer. Overton, he's in at power forward. Smart and Bradley the guards. Tyler Zeller out there with Jay Crowder. That's the Boston Five. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Buries it. And that shot brings them to within just one.
No, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
So he gets them both, and it's a three-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
And the Celtics with possession here. Smart dishes to Zeller. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And so he drops them both. It's a three-point game. Smart passes to Zeller. He kicks to Crowder. Here's Overton, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Moniunas, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. He drops the first one, and that brings them within two here.
Stay on it.
And both free throws good from Freak. Lawson outside. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. Gets the first, and that will put them up by two.
Please make this. If he makes this, I can make a three, and then I'll be our ball. I'm so make it.
And so he drops them both. It's a three-point game. So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean,
coming up.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan player of the game, James Harden. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer and was able to find all the shots he wanted. And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
Let's advance. What if we get another dramatic cutscene, like the last episode?
We see you. Yo. What up?
Basquiat, let's go. Got that art for y'all, that real spit. They call me Basquiat. The Harlem's in my pockets full of fat knots, making all the ladies drop. Paint me street corners green, my bank notes the color bill scene. Half man, half amazing. Call me Simi out the demigod. Halo crown with the dollar sign, got a pulpit. A ghetto saint to a grand designs, call me focus. Before the Basquiats, the streets is hopeless. I'm that Harlem Saint painting pictures, making new kind of skill, banking up to 12 figures. They call me Basquiat, pockets full of fat knots, dust till dawn. Your boy makes the street pop, got it on lock, body don't stop, make it hot. Love it when the bunnies bounce when they on top. Basquiat, I got 107 C's, making waves till the world knows me. Basquiat, my pockets go deep. I dive in the heights, get up and then creep. I'm on my hustle and grind, I'm all about my money. No time for playing games when this game ain't funny.
Okay, yo, he's nice. What's his name?
Hey, he goes by the name Basquiat, yo. Basquiat puts game down on them bars, yo. I'm telling you. Hey, we record a nice mixtape. Hey, do a nice video, get some honeys up in there.
What?
Dancing. Hey, we could build a franchise around this, yo. Hey, I want us to do a deal, freak.
What you mean by us, Vic?
I mean us, as in you and me and you, putting some serious Skrilla behind this and put me on, man. I'm Basquiat.
What?
You heard me? I'm Basquiat. That's me.
That's you?
Yeah, 100.
Okay, you nice with it. What? Yeah. Wow, okay.
Thanks, man.
Basquiat.
Yo, we don't need no major label to make this happen, man. And in the end, we reap all the benefits. Think about it.
I know what you're thinking. I know as we pass Colonel Young Park, too.
Yo, Coach Judy was the best. I remember when she took us from park to park so we could play ball. She taught us how to be comfortable in places other than the courts and the projects.
Word. Yo, Coach Judy would have us shoot hundreds of jumpers all over the court with both hands.
Hey, you caught on to the ambidextrous thing real fast, though.
Right. Now, but you were a beast with the hops. You were like 13, 5'6", and could reverse dunk with 2 hands. Right. Come on, man. Whoa! Yeah, used to bug all the older dudes out on the court.
Yup. Oh, good times, man. Good times.
What's wrong, Vic? What's wrong?
It's nothing, man. It's silly, really.
Come on, Vic. Fess up.
I'm thinking about how fortunate you are. You know, how blessed you are. You know, you grew up with a mom and a dad, both parents. Your family treated me like family when my dad died in Greenhaven in his 9th year on his 40-year bid. You remember that?
Yeah.
And I turn around, my mom's died from that flu. That sick parting gift my dad left my mom's,
Oh, I feel you, Vic. It's all right, man. You know, your moms and pops were good people. You know, may they rest in power.
So you're gonna patronize me now? You're gonna pity the little boy whose worthless, low-budget parents died from AIDS? Is that what you're gonna do? Yo, don't pity me, all right? And don't play me neither. As a matter of fact, go play the lottery, because, hey, you never know. Your chances might be better.
Vic. What are you doing right now?
You got everything, don't you, freak? What do I have? Nothing. Man, I got nothing. You won't even, your cheap butt won't even front me the Skrilla I need to back a Basquiat mixtape, yo. And on top of that, I get banned from traveling with the team. I get banned from the locker rooms. I get banned from the arena. What? Would you let them do this to your best friend, man? What kind of friend are you?
Vic, you being serious right now. You're serious. Yeah, you sound like you on some Welch's sour grape right now, man. You jelly?
I ain't jealous of you, freak.
You sure, man? Because this, well, I don't know what you call this little tirade. It spreads like some Welch's grape jelly. Are you jealous?
Like I said, I ain't jealous of you, freak. As a matter of fact, I think you are jealous of me. Oh yeah, that's right. I think you jealous of the way that I'm laying it down with these hotties on Instagram while you stuck at home with your one blazing beauty. Yeah, that's right.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, don't get heated because you went behind my back to get at Yvette, and she turned you down, B. Oh, what's wrong, Basquiats? Yeah, that's right. Look at you. Out there drowning in the middle of a whack lake without a lifesaver.
Brother, real talk. You know how I get. All right, I was feeling a little friendly. I got a little loose with it, you know. I was just up and out. You know me, man.
Save that riff for Heathcliff. Yvette told me all about it. I kept it on the low. See if you ever was gonna mention it. You did it. You broke the code, B. One never steps to his boy's boo, even after they break up. But you broke the code. And you know you did. But you know what? It's still all love here. But it's you who chooses this life in these streets. You know, you want to get on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Tinder, trying to chase these thirsty tens. Yeah, use my name as a coupon. Reel them all in. Hey, sweet thing. Hey, sweetie pie. Hey, shawty, you know I'm a FOF, a friend, a freak. And then when they husbands and boyfriends start coming after you and you want to play the macho man role, start throwing hands, scrapping and fighting, who's the one that has to bail you out of jail? Huh? Who's the one that has to pay these lawyers in six-figure settlements, huh? Me! Not you. Oh, no, not you, Vic. And then when you want to throw these lavish parties without consulting me, who's the one stuck with the bill, Vic, huh? Me! Not you! But me! I have hit you off in the past 10 months with $250,000, Vic. $250,000! That's a lot of money. I don't mind you eating, but when you being a glutton, and a glutton off my plate and my food, love is love, but I'm keeping it 10 times 10 with you right now, Vic. 100! As usual, 100.
Dang, my God.
You right. Right, freak. You've been carrying me for a long time. I've been a burden and a hindrance to you. And I'm sorry. I thank you for your generosity of finance. I thank you for your generosity of friendship. I thank you for your generosity of spirit.
You know what? It's all good, my brother.
But you owe me.
Owe you?
Yeah, you owe me.
Yeah, how you figure that?
Big time.
Uh-huh. How?
Dirt Bike Donnie. Remember him? Dude who was robbing everybody in the towers?
Vic, I thought we was never, ever gonna talk about that.
Oh, you thought wrong, homie. I remember it like it was yesterday. Remember when we were on the stairwell in the building? Remember that? We had just brought our sheepskin coats from Delancey Street, our senior year of high school. You were the hottest prospect in the country. and Donnie's jealous butt, man, he had it out for you and me. But more so you, freak. More so you. Remember when he saw our brand new fresh sheepskin coats? Oh, dude lost his mind. He ran up on you and told you to run it.
Man.
Oh, man, he wanted your
Yo,
coat.
nah, Vic.
Oh, he wanted
Vic,
it so
Vic,
bad.
No, we were fighting, all right? We were fighting. Okay, then he reached in his coat, and when he pulled, we struggled, man.
Yeah.
And when he pulled back, he fell down stairway by himself and cracked his head in two.
Yo, man, hey, calm down. Yo, it's all good. It's all good, fam. I was there. Remember that? I was there. I saw the whole thing. It's like you said. Everything happened so fast. You know, you was working off of adrenaline and pure instinct. I know you didn't try and do it. I know you didn't try and do it, man. Yeah. Anyway, I took care of all the loose ends when you ran down the flight of steps. Left me holding the bag. Yeah. So your secret is safe with me, Freak. Has been and always will be. Safe from that same morality clause that you threw in my face when I was banned from your NBA life. So, next time you want to talk about food, remember. When Dirt Bike Donnie looked at you like food, who was it that saved the day? Me! It was me! Victor Van Leer, who cleaned your dirty plate for you. You're a clean freak. You clean it in the Board of Health. 'Cause of who? 'Cause of me. You got all this because of me. And don't you ever forget that.
This is a very long movie.
Oh, man. Hey, I just thought of something so funny. You gonna get a kick out of this. You gonna get a kick out of this. Yo, I need you to ask you for one more favor.
Yeah, that's hilarious, bruh. That's hilarious.
Hey, it might be the last favor I ever ask of you, but you gotta admit that's really fun.
Yeah, of course. Anything for FOF.
Oh, hey, says the NBA megastar, his voice dripping with the sarcasm. Hey, yo, peep this. Let me borrow this here ride, man. Hey, come on. It's not like you're gonna miss it. It's just gonna sit in your Tribeca garage next to your Aston Martin and your Lambo, and we both know they're collecting dust. Yo, how many whips you got anyway?
Man, come on.
Yeah, you're right. I don't even want to know. Yo, this ride is for sure an aphrodisiac for all the hottie hots. Man, we living the life, man. My main man, Frequency Vibrations. We for sure living the dream.
I need this back at the end of the season in the same condition. Repeat, same condition.
Same condition.
That I lent it to you. Pristine, Vic.
I know what that word means. Hey, I won't let you down, man. I'm gonna treat this ride like one of my own hottie hots.
No.
No?
No, you not. Not in this car, you not. No.
All right, man. I won't let you down, okay? I will change my ways, I promise. Yo, you hungry? I'm hungry, man. Let's go get something to eat. Let's get some grub. Huh? What do you say? What do you say?
Wow.
Basquiat. Yay! They got some grub. I don't really talk in the episodes. And I'm sorry about that. It's because I just need to concentrate. And I really like this game, so yeah. But now, I'll start talking. Just say the word in the comments. Just tell me. Just say yes, yes, and then I'll talk.
Freak, I didn't expect you to be here.
Coach let practice out early.
You okay? What's going on?
Same old.
Wow, your shoulders are really tight. Are they stressing you out again?
Yeah.
You know you always got me, right? I'm always gonna be here. Baby, I'm your ride or die. And as quiet as it's kept, you and I are the real Team Freak.
Of course. Word of my mom's.
Oh.
I never had this feeling with any other woman in my life. And she gave me a different feeling, which was something I fell in love with. I never asked her to be my girlfriend. It just became that. You could tell when we started falling, like, I get a text message and she's, who is that? And it's just like, oh, so we worried now. Oh, so no more of that? All right, you know what I mean? So that's how I came to agreement.
What's different about Yvette?
Well, when you could teach me something or give me knowledge about anything, I'm already attracted to you as a person. I love learning, and she was very intellectual, and she's a very strong woman. And in this life, I need a strong woman.
I'm not skip anything, trust me. That just, I don't know. Did I scare you guys? Yeah, I'm sorry I'm not really talking. It's because I just need to concentrate. I need to get in the feeling. You know. Oh, Golden State Warriors! What?
The NBA season is a grind. There's no question about it. And tonight may be another game in the endless stretch of games.
I'm playing with
That don't make it any less important. Time to put on my game face and do what I do. Win games.
I got this, freak. I got this. Alright, so, like I said...
Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA, but the bad news is there is no basketball, there is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Ha ha! Happy April Fool's Day, baby! This is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. A contest between conferences, Oracle Arena, Oakland, California, where the Warriors take their home floor. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity.
Bates is checked in, and a new group in for the Celtics. Olynyk, he's checked in for Tyler Zeller. Freak comes in for Jared Sullinger. Crowder, he's checked in for Evan Turner. And Smart subbed in for Bradley. And for Boston, Overton in at power forward. Isaiah Thomas out there with Smart. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Crowder in at the 3. Overton. That's good.
Oh,
and it's
let's
Thomas
go.
picking up the assist. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Curry passes to Thompson. Green dishes to Barnes. He kicks to Curry. Passes to Spates. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And Isaiah Thomas, traded last season from Phoenix over to Boston, seemed to be a matter of fit and not production as to why they moved him.
Warriors leading by 3. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And Thompson kicks to Curry. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Curry's got 7 points. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to the Utah Jazz.
And I really felt in watching that game that they needed to abandon the three-point shot. It wasn't there. The percentage was horrific, but yet they continued to try and knock him down.
And I really think that's what did them in. I mean, sometimes it's just not there for you on the perimeter, and you can't try to shoot yourself out of a bad shooting night from outside.
Thomas kicks to Freak. Shot from the wing. Buries the jump shot. Freak's got 4 points this quarter.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
And the wide open shot from Green. No good on the triple.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Thomas against Curry. Left side, Thomas. Curry with the defensive effort.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Tries again. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Both teams will make substitutions. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a...
Yes, Kevin, thank you.
Don't care. Post-game show or the halftime game show. Watch this one. And then bada bing, bada boom, we'll do the next game, and then we're done with today's episode. I'm sorry this is going to be a short episode, but Dad promised me I'm going to record another one right now after I finish this episode.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. Props for the way you operated in the open court. Good use of the fast break. We caught them flat-footed a few times and got some easy buckets out of them. We did take advantage of their turnovers, I'll say that. And that was big for us. When they made a mistake and tried to give us points, we didn't let the chance slip by. Okay, one more thing. A smooth flow to the second half is just what we're looking for. Let's keep things moving, but not at some kind of breakneck pace. If we go out there and show the killer instinct I know we have, this is not a team that can stay with us. Let's up that intensity.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see. State. Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Green. And then for Boston, Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Tyler Zeller. Freak comes in for Jared Sullinger. And Jay Crowder's subbed in for Evan Turner. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Iguodala, the 3 with Barnes, the stretch 4. And it's Spates in at the 5. That's the Warriors 5. Celtics trail by 8. The dish to Crowder. Thomas, a screen on Iguodala. And there's the 3-second violation. Leandro Barbosa is checked in for Golden State. The Celtics also changing it up. Lee comes in for Kelly Olynyk, and it's Johnson in for Freak. Just under 3.5 minutes played here. Some changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut checked in for Spates. And it's Thompson in for Harrison Barnes. Then for the Celtics, Zeller is checked in for Lee. Freak comes in for Amir Johnson. And it's Turner in for Jay Crowder. On the floor for Boston, Bradley and Turner filling out the perimeter. Tyler Zeller out there with Freak. And it's Thomas in at the 1 spot. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Curry kicks to Green, kicks it out to Iguodala. Curry is inside. He's guarded by Thomas, and the basket by Bogut.
That's really the area where they like all of their shots to come from.
Celtics trail by 7. Outside Thomas. Here's Zeller, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. They get Andre Iguodala.
Take a look at what Zeller's been doing. He's got 8 points and 2 rejections.
So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6. Barnes is checked in for Andre Iguodala. Good on both. 55 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Outside, Green. No good with the triple. And so it's Boston with it. The feed to Zeller. Nice ball movement by Boston. Turner passes to Freak. Another shot. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Sorry. Oh, what a game stats. Points 21. Bogut got 12. Barnes got 10. Barbosa has 8. Green has 6. And Spates. Yeah. Isn't it? I don't know enforcement. Isaiah.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. 1 possession game now.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Five-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. They double team Curry. Thompson dishes to Green. Barnes against Turner. Thompson outside. Clock at 4. From the arc. No luck.
And a chance here to send it to overtime.
Got to see the 3 and be the 3 if that's going to happen.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way.
Yes, Kevin, thank you.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
I'm skipping. All listen to these until unless
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Stephen Curry.
I will say this about Steph Curry. There is no player in the league more capable of single-handedly taking over a ball game than he is. What I mean is, Steph Curry's hot. Is hotter than anyone else is hot. He can beat you with his feet.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast.
Boston Celtics, Boston Celtics, Boston Celtics, Boston Celtics, Boston Celtics, Boston Celtics.
Yeah, sentiment. Cece.
Hey, how are you?
Good to see you again.
My pleasure.
Freak. Great game last night.
That's what I do, right?
Indeed, have a seat. Pagnotti.
How you doing?
Thought you'd be selling used cars by now.
Funny, comedian. I thought you would have invested in some new clothes, being a team owner and all. I see you still rocking that Goodwill look.
Freak, what are you hanging around with this guy for? You know he's bad company, right?
Got no choice. He helps me pay the bills. Plus, our mother loves him.
Thank you all for coming by on such short notice. So you know why we're here, right?
Not really.
You want to negotiate an extension for Freak, right?
Well, since you mentioned it, your client is quickly becoming a liability for this organization.
We've already put a plan in place that's going to address all your concerns and issues.
Let me finish. Thank you. Myself, the front office, and the coaches are not satisfied with the adjustments you've made in your life off the court. I personally warned you about the company you keep, and we're fed up with the late nights and showing up late to shoot-arounds and the bad press and the incident at the nightclub. I told you Vic was going to be your downfall, and I was right. Something has to change now, or we're not going to need your services any longer.
If this is about that Twitter stuff, Vic was playing. Okay, it was a joke.
It's not about that. It's everything.
Like I told you before, Vic is my best friend. I can't just cut him off. He's practically family.
Not really.
What exactly are you trying to say?
I'm not trying to say anything, Dom. I'm saying it. Freak and his friend Vic are a problem for me and this organization. And I called you in here to figure out how we all together can fix this problem. And right now, I'm only seeing one solution.
I agree that Freak may need to make some adjustments in his personal life off the court, but that's a learning process. We both know that. But this almost sounds like a threat. And Dom Pagnotti doesn't take too kindly to threats. Is this a threat?
Call it what you will.
We all know that Vic is a problem. The only person who doesn't seem to realize that is my brother. I'm sorry, bro, but enough is enough.
I don't have a problem with what you're saying. I have a problem with how you're saying it. Now, I know we can come to some understanding without all the ultimatums or threats.
Can we all come to a understanding, a compromise?
No, no more compromises. I already warned Freak. I told you. Don't be a hero. Cut that zero. It's cut Vic loose, or we trade Freak. It's that simple.
Fine, we'll go sign with another team.
Good luck with that, Pagnotti. Because of Vic, Freak's reputation precedes him.
No, because of Freak's God-given talent, his reputation precedes him.
Everybody's been talking. Dom, you know how this works. This is not about you and me and our history. This is about your client. Help him.
You talking as if I'm invisible. You talking around me, about me, but not to me. Vic has always had my back. And I've given this team everything I got. I practice hard. I play hard. Yeah, some nights I got it, some nights I don't. Some days I might even show up a little late to shoot-arounds. But every time I'm on that court, I've always given my best. And I see how it is, though. I mean, us players got to be loyal to you, but you don't have to be loyal to us players. Try to give me some father and son talk, talking about how you love your players and how you look up for them. Come on, man. You trying to cut me off like you cut off Izzy. Don't you have people loyal to you no matter what? People you can't cut off? Well, that's me and Vic. Vic and me. Y'all insist, really. They could tell me stop hanging with Vic. What makes you think they won't tell me stop talking to you? You remember in 7th grade? Some guys were trying to jump me over some girl. Vic was the one to get some friends just to walk me home. When that came, we went at it, but I wasn't alone. Well, I got my scholarship, It was Vic who put the word on the streets that nobody should mess with me because I had a future. Vic was protecting me. And sir, I know Vic is crazy. But before all the hype and the lights, media, fans, it was just me and Vic. He's always been there. I mean, if y'all don't like that, I don't know what to say.
It hurts me to say this, but I see his point. What you don't understand is that the league doesn't have your back anymore. Not like they used to. They try, but it's too much. Social media has changed everything. And this last incident with Vic, that was the final straw.
It was a joke.
It wasn't funny. You know it wasn't a joke. Vic was defending you, stepping in to protect your honor by attacking another teammate like that? Talking about his manhood, his wife, his kids, his family, so you can be the big dog on the court? It's uncalled for.
And they all know your relationship with Vic, so they think it's coming from you.
But that's the media blowing everything out of proportion as usual.
It's not just the media. He's attacking other players, other teams. He's out of control. Vic just doesn't know how to behave.
We got guys on our squad who don't want to be here because of that beef. There is no place for that kind of inappropriate behavior in this league. If you can't trust your teammates, who can you trust?
What Vic is doing isn't right. He's bringing you down, and people can see it.
I'm in the cutscene.
I see how all the other players are looking at you. Oh, it's not cool. It's not cool at all.
What, don't talk to him?
Huh?
Don't hang with him?
You do what you gotta do, that's your call. But let me tell you this.
If I skip it, I won't be
You
able to
asked
watch
me
it.
if I had friends that I couldn't cut off? Yeah, I did for a while. Friends, business partners, girlfriends,
Yeah, but they won't be able
wives,
to see the
family that I
cutscene.
thought I couldn't cut off. But I learned that sometimes you gotta make the hard decisions. I mean, some of these people, they were just bad for me. They were bringing me down. They weren't making
bye,
me
guys.
better.
Sorry you couldn't see the cutscene.
They were good for the
But
time that they
thank
were
you for
there, but
watching,
I
and
grew
we'll
up.
see
Not in age and
you
maturity.